Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is Energy here with Energy Collects. Today I'll be going over an introduction of kind of who I am, and then what you guys can kind of expect to see on the channel. So starting off with me, I am a collector and flipper. I have been collecting cards for roughly 6 to 7 years now, so I've been here for a while. You know, I've been here back when you could actually find sports cards at Target. And when I say flipper, I don't necessarily mean the guy who buys out all the mosaic at Walmart and Target. I just mean I will occasionally sell cards, or I'll find a card that I think is undervalued and then go to sell it a couple months later to try to keep the cost of my collection low. And then in terms of my PC, I PC Chicago cards, particularly Chris Bryant, as you see here. I have other Chris Bryant cards as well. I have a rainbow going with Chris Bryant right now. I'll show that in a later video. But yeah, Chicago cards in general. If that wasn't pretty obvious by all of my Chicago cards here, you've got a Butler Relic, National Treasures, Bryant Refractor at a 17 Chrome, and then the Purple Pandora at a Optic for Javi Baez. But I'll go over those later. I also PC Kobe White and Wendell Carter, though I don't have any other cards here in front of me right now. So a little bit more about me. Why am I making this YouTube channel? Why now? You know. So I'm very passionate about sports cards. I spend more time on eBay and Card Ladder than I should. I love the hobby. I love the thrill of the hunt and finding retail. I love figuring out how to make money, like what the new strategies are, what the valleys and the peaks look like on Card Ladder. All those different things kind of enthrall me. I've been watching a plethora or a handful of card channels here on YouTube for the last couple of years, and I always thought it'd be cool to kind of join the community and give my perspective on things. In terms of my schedule, I've found that I always respect YouTubers who have a schedule, because then you can expect videos on certain days from them. You can expect consistency, essentially. And so my idea is that my plan at least, as of now, is to release at least one video a week. And so every single Saturday, you guys can expect at least one video, or you guys can expect at least one video a week. One video on Saturdays. You can be guaranteed one video on Saturdays. If I do post a second video in the week, if there's an important topic I think that needs to be discussed urgently, or if I make some kind of major pickup or something, or if I just have two video ideas in the same week that I want to share immediately, that second video will come on Thursday. So guaranteed video on Saturday, and then optional video on Thursday. And if I don't know how far this is gonna go, but if I really do have a ton of important topics to talk about, I might also make an additional video on Tuesday. But that's kind of up in the air. Right now, I'll stick to Saturday and then maybe Thursday. In terms of what my content's kind of gonna look like, I'm gonna be making a variety of different types of content. Road trip videos, or I visit different Walmarts and Targets looking for sports cards, as well as going to card shows. There's one relatively close to my house, probably like 10 minutes away, via a monthly card show. And then there's also the Nationals coming up next August, but there's also like a semi-annual card show in my area. That's kind of a bigger show as well. And then I also have 4 local card stores within a 1-hour drive of my house. I've been to 2 of them. I've been to the one that's like about 15 minutes away, and I've been to the one that's like 30 minutes away. There's 2 about an hour away that I have not been to, but if I ever go to any of those stores, I'll take my camera along and film it for you guys. Have a little card show and a card store video, because I know a lot of people can't, either they don't have the time or they don't have a card shop close to them. So people often like watching some of those videos, because it kind of shows something might not always get to see. That's why I always enjoy road trip videos and things like that, because I'm not always able to go to Target or Walmart frequently to search for sports cards. And then in terms of my other videos, other ideas I have, I'm a pretty analytical person on the whole, so I'm probably going to make a couple of videos where I kind of like screen share or screen record my screen on Card Ladder and talk about different cards. why I think certain cards are a good buy or a good sell. I'm not gonna make like top 5 sports cards to invest in or whatever. I'm just gonna be talking about my general market ideas, not trying to be cheesy or clickbaity or anything here. It'll be kind of similar to what Northeast Ohio Sports Cards does. He has a really good channel, some pretty quality content, pretty quality ideas over there. He uses market movers from Sports Card Investor, but it's the same kind of concept, right? I'm also talking about how to like zig when the market zags. That kind of goes with the analyze thing, but using card ladder, or even just using eBay sales history or 130 point, it's relatively easy to see like when you should buy a card for your collection, or when to zig when the market zags. Like football a couple months ago was like a great buy, right? You have Mitchell Trubisky rookies PSA 9. Obviously, Chicago fans, I know the Mitchell Trubisky prices. That was like a $9 card a couple months ago, and it peaked at $50 a couple of weeks ago. That was like 2 weeks ago. So those are buying opportunities. Just those kind of ideas, just to zig when the market zags. Like you traditionally, unless you think someone's gonna really burst out, you may not want to buy football right now. It's kind of a hot take. I'm also not really interested or educated in football as much as I am in basketball and baseball. I'm kind of on a little bit of a tangent here. That's probably going to be a pretty common trend on this channel, so apologize for that in advance. Other videos, I'm probably going to make a video on how to find retail sports cards. And I know there have been a couple other videos made like this on other channels those have been pretty good and informative videos. My video is going to take kind of an analytical perspective. If you break down the numbers of how, like, what are the odds that you're going to find retail sports cards when you just walk into Target? The odds are pretty shocking, so I'll save that for another video. I also might have some videos on like discussing modern versus vintage, and then which one I think is better buys at different times, or what I think is better to collect before it goes down or goes up. Obviously if you were a LeBron collector, you would have wanted to buy LeBron a year ago opposed to now because the card is so much more. Just that kind of idea. I also might have occasional pack opening. My next video, I've actually already recorded this video, is an Allen and Ginter pack opening, so be on the lookout for that one. That'll probably be my next video. This is a Tuesday when I'm recording this, so this is going to go up tonight, I think, this video, and then I'll have my pack opening for my Saturday video. I'll have the occasional pack opening. I have to say my luck is not great with pack openings. I've never really been able to pull anything huge. Not even anything huge, just like I have trouble pulling rookies. It's kind of strange. You'll see that in the Allen Ginter video. It's kind of a funny one. But I have friends down the street who have amazing pack luck. Their pack luck is just it's I don't even know how it's logically possible. They pull everything. But maybe I'll do a collaboration with them one day. I see. I'm on a tangent again, guys. This is something I do often. Another one of my topics is probably going to be about TTMs. I might have a couple of videos, maybe just 2 or 3 on these. Kind of slowed down with TTMs, but TTMs were kind of my introduction to the more serious side of sports cards, because for a while my sports card hobby was just me going to the card store like every 2 or 3 months, and then I kind of found out about TTMs, and it wasn't necessarily about the cards at that point. It was just the autographs. I wanted to collect autographs, and I didn't want to pay a lot of money. I didn't want to pay money to go to the conventions or go to the spring trainings, because we weren't in the position to be able to do that. We didn't want to use our money there. So, but I still wanted to find the autographs, right? So I'm on a tangent again, but I'll have videos about TTMing. What are my tips and tricks after collecting a decent assortment of TTMs and of well-known players. So probably a couple of videos on that, and then this is kind of a passionate topic for me. The next one here, investing versus versus speculating. This is one I'm very passionate about, because I feel like a lot of this investing term gets thrown out a lot in the sports card industry, and I'm not sure it's super well deserved. But I'll go through more of that with some more logical evidence when that video comes up. And then, as always, my main point of my Saturday weekly video, other than to just give you guys content, is to kind of share what I've been picking up and why. That's the idea of the whole weekly thing, as well as consistency, right? But I also want to be sharing my pickups and why I've been picking things up, kind of on a weekly basis. So yeah, actually I forgot to really go over these cards up front here. I'll start far left. So this is a card I picked up at a card store in Indianapolis. If I can find it on Google, I will link the store in the description. But these guys were really, really reasonably priced. They gave you a discount at the end too. I don't know if they still do that. I haven't been there in quite a while. Actually, I've been to Indianapolis twice, but that's not the point. This is an heir apparent Butler relic out of 1314 National Treasures, numbered to 99, number 37 of 99. That'll focus. That focuses pretty well. I like the fade in this jersey. I know the relic's kind of napkin-y, but the fade's pretty cool in this jersey. And it's National Treasures, number 99, so why not, right? The next card, probably one of my favorite cards in my PC. This is, I think this is 09, 010, right? Yeah, 2009, 2010, Upper Deck, SP Authentic, SP Game Used. Yeah, SP Game Used. Dirk, Kevin Garnett, Chris Bosh, 3-star swatch, number to 299. Back when I played basketball competitively, I've kind of shifted to playing baseball competitively, focusing on baseball more and focusing on more of my musical interests. But back when I did play basketball competitively, I played it for a while. I was a power forward, and so these guys were my idols, especially Chris Bosh. I don't know if I call him my idol, but they're guys that I look up to and respected. I loved Bosh. I was kind of disappointed we didn't make the Hall of Fame this year. Actually, a really interesting video from MDJ, who actually no longer makes basketball content in general. But he made a really interesting case for Chris Bosh in the Hall of Fame. I have a ton of respect for this guy. So this was a really cool card. I also picked this up at the card store in Indianapolis. I picked this one up before I picked that one up, though. My later trips. This is one I got from my local card store, the one that's like 15 or 20 minutes away. This is a Sandy Alcantara, I don't know how you pronounce it exactly. Bowman Chrome Rookie Auto. I got this card for $1 at my local card shop. It was in the dollar bin. I've read an article on this guy on Fangraphs about how he was a more effective pitcher in 2019 than the numbers showed because of A, how bad the Marlins defense was last year, and B, something was a luck issue or like a certain pitch that was just kind of not doing well for him. But he kind of fixed some of those things up this year. He's been pitching really, really well. Excuse me. Really, really well overall. So that's my Bowman Chrome Rookie Auto. I like that guy. His stuff's pretty cheap now. That's the nice thing about pitchers. If you're collecting a pitcher and you like collecting pitchers or you like collecting a pitcher, it's relatively affordable because they don't get hobby love the way position players do. I actually might make a video on that too, those kind of ideas of who gets the love in the hobby and why. There's actually some pretty interesting trends there that correlate. I am a Chris Bryant collector. He's my #1 PC. This is the Refractor out of 17 Chrome. I got this at a card store in Milwaukee. I think that it's called Name That Card in Milwaukee. Nice shine on this one, especially in this lighting condition. I'm usually not a huge fan of 17 Chrome because you guys see these like white patches and here. I don't like how those patches block out the refractor. It's more annoying with the color ones too, because then you're not really seeing the whole refractor part. I don't mind this border line, that's fine, but this I'm not a huge fan of. But this guy had this card at like $2, and I was like, hey, Chris Bryant refractor for $2. That's a steal, right? I'm a Chris Bryant fan, so pretty cool card here. And then my can I get the shine on this? Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna shift to this. Sorry, I'm still getting used to my whole display thing. I just got these card stands in a couple days ago. This is a purple Pandora Prism out of 19 Optic, Javi Baez. A lot of people don't like Optic. I'm usually not a huge fan of the Panini products. I mean, I don't hate them or anything. I'll still buy Panini products, obviously. It's not my #1 go-to, but this purple Pandora Prism, I think, looks really, really cool. The shine on that thing is, if I can get it to focus and not glare. This is a really touchy, there it goes, that rainbow. That's pretty. That is pretty. This is number to 99. This is out of 99 on the back here, 87 of 99. Optic's not for everyone, but I think some of the specific cards are pretty cool, like this Baez. I also think the Diamond Kings are pretty cool. There are a variety of Optic products or Panini products that I like, but yeah, I picked that one up at the card store that's like half an hour away from me. I haven't been to that card store too many times, but when I was there, I picked that one up. So yeah, that about wraps it up for this video. You guys kind of know a little bit about me. I hope to produce some more content and maybe connect with some of you guys here. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. until next time, see you guys.